Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives Podcast. I'm your host, Delano Wallace, and it is my mission to help entrepreneurs and business owners alike to gain financial impact and time freedom so they can do more of what they love and have a more fulfilling life. Now, if you're about that life, keep tuned in to this episode because I want to talk about how you can avoid five common mistakes when it comes to designing your online presence, your website, right? And this is something that a lot of business owners unknowingly make, especially those that are just starting out. And you might be wondering, how are you not getting enough traffic? How are you not growing? How nobody's finding you? And these are some of the big mistakes that you're making that we want to identify and rectify for your business. All right. And once we start to solve these problems, you can, you know, enhance the user experience of your prospects or your ideal buyers. You can boost their engagement with your content and with your online presence. And you can also drive more conversions because at the end of the day, that is what your online presence is all about. It should be an engine that is marketing for you 24/7 and getting visitors and your prospects to want to take the next step to work with you and giving them the exact directions on how to do that. All right. Now, a well designed website is more than just an online presence, right? It's a tool that can impact your business's success. And if you master website design, it ensures that your site is user friendly, visual appealing, functional, and it leads to more traffic. It leads to customer retention and sales. And an optimized website fosters trust and credibility, which are essential for converting visitors into loyal customers. Unfortunately, though, many business owners struggle with designing an effective website. The primary reason is a lack of understanding of user experience and design principles, right? And here are some other additional common challenges. They are using overcrowded and confusing layouts, slow loading times due to heavy media or poor optimization, inconsistent branding and design elements. So you look one way on their website and then on another page it looks a different way. They find you on social media, completely different look. So you want to make sure that everything is consistent. And then poor mobile responsiveness. And last but not least, lack of clear calls to action, right? So, by following what I will be discussing in this podcast, you will be able to overcome these challenges and create a website that not only looks great, but also performs exceptionally well. So, let's dive into those five common mistakes that people are making when they design their websites and how you can solve that. But before I even go into that, the quickest way to solve this problem is by having an expert do it for you. And over at Yixar, which is a wing for Publishing Rebel, we help you to create custom websites that are functional with your images and your information that will help you to get more exposure, help you to get to build trust, help you to be selling your business 24/7. And the best part is we are right now on a mission. And our mission is to disrupt the trend of people only being able to get a custom, well designed website if they are spending big money. So, what we've done is for applicants who get approved, they can get a website design or redesign done for them for absolutely free. And this is specifically for businesses that are just starting out or those that are stuck because they haven't built an online presence that's working for them to help them to reach the revenue goal where they can invest more in their business. So if that's you, feel free to apply and see if you can get a website design or redesign done for you at zero cost, removing the risk. You only pay for web hosting. All right. So if you'd like to learn more, you can, check out yixar.io, yixar.io/program, and learn more about that offer and go through the process to apply and see if you would be a fit. All right. So diving right in now, the first thing is you want to make sure that you're simplifying your layout. A clean, straightforward layout enhances usability and it ensures that visitors can easily find the information they need. You want to use ample white space to create a visually appealing and easy to navigate site. You want to prioritize key elements by placing them prominently and removing any unnecessary clutter. And here's a quick example. A local bakery revamped its website by adopting a minimalistic design. They removed redundant information and highlighted their best sellers and contact details on the homepage. As a result, they saw a 30% increase in online orders within a month. All right. Next, you want to optimize loading times. Now, many websites suffer from slow loading times due to large images, unoptimized code, and excessive plugins. You want to compress your images. You want to make sure that you're leveraging browser caking, and you want to minimize JavaScript and CSS files. Use tools like Google PageSpeed Insight to identify and fix issues affecting load times. And this is something that you might not get perfect off of the first go, and you don't have to fix every single part, but you want to make sure you're doing enough so that your performance is, where it needs to be for you to get the best results. All right. And that is even one of the reasons why we move away from um, WordPress, as it were. For us over at Yixar, we have our own proprietary content management system. So we don't build on WordPress, we don't build on Shopify, we don't build on Squarespace. We build on our own Yixar builder, and we've partnered with Google to make it super easy when it comes to indexing and doing your SEO and stuff like that. And it's not as open source, so we don't have that issue of you using multiple plugins, and then when one plugin updates, the whole website crashes, or if it doesn't update, the website crashes, it's not working anymore, and all of those things, right? But nothing is wrong with WordPress. If that is your preferred CMS, by all means, utilize it and make sure that you're doing all the things you can to optimize your loading speed. And I want to give an example of an e-commerce store that reduced its page load time speed from 6 seconds to 2 seconds by optimizing images and using a content delivery network, CDN. All right, and this improvement led to a 20% decrease in bounce rates and a 15% increase in conversions, because we all know that if your website takes too long to load, people are going away, right? They're not even waiting for it to load before they jump off of it and go elsewhere. So you want to make sure that you're optimizing for load times when you build your website. It could look beautiful, but if it's taking too long to load, no one will see it, right? The next common mistake that I see a lot of business owners do, especially if they build their website on their own, is inconsistent use of colors, fonts, logos can confuse visitors and dilute your brand's identity. So you want to make sure you develop a style guide that outlines your brand's color palette, typography, logo usage, and ensure that all pages and elements adhere to these guidelines, right? A consulting firm, for example, standardized their website's design by using a cohesive color scheme and consistent typography across all pages, and this strengthened their brand image and increased client inquiries by 25%, because this is a good way for you to build trust and credibility. And we see it all the time. For example, if you have an ad on Facebook, but when they click on the ad, they go to a page that doesn't resemble the ad, different colors, different everything, there's no trust. right? So consistency in how you represent your brand is the first way that you're going to be able to build or generate trust in your visitors. So you want to make sure that you're consistent when it comes to that, right? Moving on, another common mistake is neglecting mobile users by not having a responsive design, and this can alienate a significant portion of your audience because most persons know they're just checking up on everything on their phone, right? So you want to use responsive design techniques to ensure your site looks and functions well on all devices. You want to test your website on various screen sizes and make necessary adjustments, right? And I see where a lot of persons might even not wanting to use a website and then just use something that is mobile only. And the problem with that is now, if you're doing something that is mobile only, what happens to people who are checking you out on a desktop, right? So it's always better to have a desktop version and then make sure that that is responsive for your mobile. Even though you have some places that will do, free mobile websites, like for example, Linktree is an example that I can think of right now. You want to invest in having your own website under your own domain, your own brand, and all of that to make sure that it's consistent. And you just want to make sure that you create or design a page that can be a link in bio, for example, like how Linktree is, rather than relying on the third, them, because at that point you don't really benefit from all the things that you could, and it's easier to just have your own website and then make it optimized one page just for your link in bio. All right. So when you do things like that and you really focus on making sure that your website is mobile responsive, you're just making sure that you're satisfying all of your audience, no matter where they're coming from. And an example is of a restaurant that updated their website to be mobile friendly. And that resulted in a 40% increase in mobile traffic and a surge in online reservations. And the reason for that is that Google, when they scroll your website and all that, they're looking to see if you're mobile ready. And if you are, you're going to get boosted and you're going to get more exposure because now when people are searching and checking out everything on their phone via like Google Maps or anything like that, they know that they're going to have a good user experience when they visit your website from their mobile device through Google. So if you're mobile optimized, Google knows and they will push for people to see you when they're searching on their mobiles. All right. And last but not least, you want to make sure that you're incorporating clear call to actions. If they're vague or hidden CTAs, this can lead to missed opportunities for conversions, right? So you want to make sure that you're placing your CTAs prominently. You want to make sure that they're clear and they're on every page. Use action oriented language that guides visitors towards desired actions, such as buy now, sign up, contact us, and even use CTAs that are more descriptive, kind of hinting of what they can expect if they click this button, right? An example is a software company that redesigned their CTA buttons to stand out and use compelling language. And this change led to a 50% increase in demo requests and a 35% growth in sales leads, right? So all of these minor changes you can see are, you know, common website design mistakes, but if you fix them, you can significantly improve your website's performance. Implementing a simplified layout, optimizing loading times, maintaining consistent branding, ensuring mobile responsiveness, and using clear CTAs will lead you to better user engagement and higher conversion rates. These steps will help you create a website that not only attracts visitors, but also converts them into loyal customers. Now, if you're looking for help to get all of this done, I think we're the best fit when it comes to that because not only that we give you expert and professional help when it comes to building your online presence. We give you everything you need so you can get it done in with whatever budget you have. All right. And our main offers is from like $3,000 and then or more for a custom website design through us. But we have this mission where we're helping small businesses, new startups to get that online presence that they need to get the results that they want for their business, as little as $0 to get started, no risk to you. All right. You only pay if you love the design. And from there, it's just $395 per year, right? Very, very cost effective. And the best part about it all is that it grows with you. All right. And we design websites that are focused on functionality and helping you to get the website to work for your business based off of what your business goals are, right? And I'll tell you, every business out there, you want two things. You want traffic and then you want conversions. And we make sure that the websites that we build you, when you put it to work, it's going to help you to get organic traffic. And when those persons visit your website, they're going to more likely do the thing that you want them to do, whether it's to book an appointment, whether it's to request a quote, whether it's to book a meeting on your calendar, whatever that might be, right? We help you to make sure that everything is set up right for you to reach your business goals. But if you want to get started, I'll put the link in the description for this podcast so you can apply and get started with our process. Again, it's risk-free and you have all the benefits that you can get. All right, you'll get over $6,000 worth of value for nothing. And again, this is for us just to help as much small business owners. And if our free package isn't for you, you're like, hey, I know the value of a website. I don't want anything for free. I'm willing to invest in all of those things. Yes, we do have that. That's what we do normally, right? We start from $3,000 basically, all the way up, depending on your needs. So if you're like, hey, I've been in business for years. I know I need a website. Mine is crappy as it is right now, or I just want to upgrade my website. I want to redesign. I want to get better results. Check us out. Let's see how we can help you, what your goals are, understand your goals, and let you know what we can do to help you to reach those goals based on what we do for our clients. All right. So, thank you for making it to this episode. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and it's productive. Delano signing out and see you in the next episode.